Hi everyone, Megumi Fushiguro here. Yes, the reason why I am here is obviously to narrate today's video. So buckle up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for your daily dose of JJK Tech Stories content. Your support means a lot to AIN. Plus, don't forget to subscribe to the second channel as well. Well, let's jump to the video.
僕たちの物語を
You had stolen one of Choso's shirts. The fabric was soft, oversized, and smelling just like him, making it your favorite thing to sleep in, especially when he wasn't around. But tonight, he was here, and from the way he was staring at you now, you had clearly underestimated the effect it would have on him. You stretched your arms above your head, the hem of the shirt riding up, revealing a glimpse of your bare thighs. Choso was sitting on the edge of the bed, his dark eyes following the movement, but he hadn't said a word. He reached out, gripping your waist, pulling you in. The heat of his touch seeped through the fabric, his hands sliding up, fingertips grazing your ribs. His lips grazed your jaw, his hands tightening on your waist. You should have known better. Wearing his shirt? Walking around his house like that? Like you had no idea what you were doing? Like you didn't notice the way his eyes darkened the moment he saw you. Toji wasn't a patient man. You stretched your arms with a yawn, the oversized fabric riding up, exposing the soft skin of your thighs. Toji, who had been casually leaning against the doorframe, wasn't casual anymore. Before you could react, he was on you. One large hand grabbed your waist, the other cupped your jaw, tilting your face up to his. His grip was firm, possessive. And the way he was looking at you now, like he was about to ruin you. Instantly, he tore his shirt that you wear, then smiled evilly. You knew exactly what you were doing. Wearing his shirt, walking around his space like you owned it. Like you weren't playing a very, very dangerous game. Sukuna wasn't known for his patience. You stretched your arms with a soft hum, the oversized fabric riding up just enough to tease. Sukuna, who had been lounging on his throne, wasn't lounging anymore. His crimson eyes flickered over you, slow and hungry. One moment, you were standing, and the next your back hit the wall, his body caging you in. His hands slammed on either side of your head, muscles flexing. You thought wearing his shirt to bed would be harmless. Just a simple way to feel closer to him. But now, lying in bed, tangled in his scent, in his oversized fabric, you weren't so sure anymore. Geto leaned against the doorway, arms crossed. His dark eyes dragged over you, slow and intense. You shifted under his gaze, warmth creeping up your neck. With that, Geto instantly lifted the shirt up, exposing your belly. He smirked and kissed your belly softly. You wore Nanami's dress shirt just because you were cold. But the way his jaw tensed when he walked in, the way his eyes darkened, gaze dragging slowly over your body, yeah. You could tell he was trying to be rational, trying to ignore the way the shirt barely covered your thighs, trying to ignore the way it draped over your figure, swallowing you in his scent, trying to ignore how much he wanted to tear it off you. In an instant, his hand was at your chin, tilting your face up, his thumb brushing over your lower lip, testing, teasing. It was just a shirt. Yuta's shirt. Big, soft, slightly oversized, draping over your body like it belonged there. Because it did. You had no idea what it would do to him. You, curled up on the couch, in his shirt. Yuta froze, blinking once, twice, as if he needed a second to process what he was seeing. You, curled up on the couch, in his shirt. Yuta froze, blinking once, twice, as if he needed a second to process what he was seeing. It was just a shirt. His shirt. Soft, oversized, smelling like him. You thought it was harmless. You didn't expect it to break him. His entire body locked up at the sight of you sitting on the bed, legs crossed, looking at your phone, wearing his shirt and nothing else. Suddenly, you were lifted, your back hitting the mattress before you could even react. Yuji hovered above you, his hands pressing into the sheets on either side of your head. It was his shirt. You didn't think it would be a big deal. Just something oversized and comfortable to wear to bed. But when Megumi walked into the room and saw you sitting there, legs folded under you, the fabric barely covering your thighs, his entire body tensed. In 2 strides, he was in front of you, his hands gripping your thighs as he pushed you back onto the bed. His body hovered over yours, his face dangerously close. You and Megumi kissed each other deeply. His hand rubbed your back, each touch of his hand telling you how much he craves you. It was just a shirt. His shirt. Oversized, soft, and it smelled just like him. You weren't expecting much of a reaction, until Inumaki walked into the room and froze. His violet eyes widened, pupils shrinking as he took in the sight of you, curled up on the couch, drowning in his shirt. The hem barely reached your mid-thigh, and the way the collar slipped off your shoulder, exposing more skin than necessary. Before you could react, Inumaki grabbed your wrist, pulling you onto his lap, his hands firm on your hips, holding you in place. He lifted his shirt further up you, his fingers tracing the exposed skin of your stomach. His shirt, oversized, soft, and smelling just like him. You had put it on absent-mindedly after your shower, not thinking much of it, until you turned around and saw Gojo leaning against the doorframe, staring.